Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
There's the whistle. Lobs it in gently. And that's been levered clear. Some good stubborn defending there. That's a throw. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box. Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
He's got through. Oh, shooting chance! And he's found the net!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
And it's got through. There are a few waiting for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets the better of his... and the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
With a delicate ball. Here it comes. Lovely bit of skill there. Gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we start the second half. Plays a clever pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's played forward. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Has he picked him out?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
He's got options out wide. Defender's on the back foot. There's the through ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shot, shoots! And more! And they are pulling clear here. That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looking to get within range. He's gone for it! And the keeper's in command. 5 minutes left on the clock. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And the counter is on. And the shot! It's come back out! Back of the net! And they are right back within touch! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
And the referee brings it to a close. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, it's knockout football, and ultimately a win is what counts, and they seem to be able to adapt to whatever's required to make good progress. A team to keep an eye on, I think.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
So it's down to business here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. To get it forward quickly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good ball. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Plays it back. He's had a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
This could fall anywhere. Plays a clever pass. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. He's left his... has a hit! Forward it goes. Now, shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
COLO-COLO really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
And back to base. Keeper's got good distance on that. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's got through. Cleared away. A real chance to break. red, he sorted that out. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
The intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. That's sprayed out wide. Done very well to intervene. Played out to the right. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Looking for space out wide. In he flies! Dispatched clinically! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Universidad Católica have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Get that clear. COLO-COLO making another change here. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
COLO-COLO showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He goes long. It's out for a goal kick. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Universidad Católica have turned a win-by-one goal into round two, and they seem to have a personality that could win quite a few extra admirers.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
And already we're underway here. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Chooses to go back, and the shot! Has a goal!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Done very well to intervene. Breaks on here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Clearance and very necessary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Battles to win it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. simplicity itself.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
UNIÓN ESPAñOLA head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Floats one over. Quick glance at goal. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. He's had the... and the shot! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Audax Italiano can make their change now with a break in play. UNIÓN ESPAñOLA have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hoists it forward. Timely intervention. And he's on his way. And the finish. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Audax Italiano making another change here. UNIÓN ESPAñOLA take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
What a ball this has turned out to be. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a hits one! That tested the keeper.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Out to the right. He has it out wide now. So who's he picking out? Shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
There's the whistle. Goes long. Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ah, he's given it away. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? And he's away. Shoots! Dashing forward at pace. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good interception. Gets into a dangerous position. Universidad de Chile still to register a shot on target. Dinked in. Has a goal! Great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Away from immediate danger. Hoists it forward. Everton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
He's in! One! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
He's left his man. Oh, what a big chance! There's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Universidad de Chile take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Ball's out on the left now. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Forward it goes. And he's onside. Drives it in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Universidad de Chile head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Played in with accuracy. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Been still separated by the game's only goal. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Not of it. Simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strong punch. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And back to base. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Lobs it in gently.
Everton are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Universidad de Chile just have to run down the clock. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little...
So that's it. It is all over. Universidad de Chile through to the last four. Just two more steps now. They have got a crack at it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage, just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
There's the whistle. And the weighted pass. Goalkeeper's ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's pinged one through here. Shot at goal! Time to deliver. Caught offside that time. Keeper sends it forward, gets it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries a shot! Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's through the middle. Real chance! Right there! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. It's a loose ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Dinks one in. And he's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Right through the middle. Cuts it out. That has put a stop to that. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Universidad CATÓLICA really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. could be a chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. And the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a decent-looking cross. Delivers a...
Oh, shooting chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Universidad CATÓLICA can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
It's come loose. He could be in, and the shot! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Still just a single goal between the sides. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. And he has been fouled there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries to dink it, going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. What an adventurous run from a defender.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's off on, has a pop!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's got through.
Universidad CATÓLICA have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Played back in. And he's there to cut it out. And he's there to hoof it away. So that's it. It is all over. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
You know, all four sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it. But this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
The way. Looks to dink one in. Well weighted. A chance! Shot at goal! It's in!
That's the star Greens are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
What do you think now about that goal?
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
UNIÓN ESPAñOLA have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? And it's played forward. Keeps everyone guessing. Hit long and direct. That'll be a corner. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, terrible pass. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Lovely goal, perfect poised to set himself for the strike. UNIÓN ESPAñOLA take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Good clearance and very necessary. Challenge, but well within the laws. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Decent looking, but has a pop! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Two minutes to be added on. Receives it from behind. He's gone for it! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
UNIÓN ESPAñOLA are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're already into the second period. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Plays it out to the wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Farfan. He's had a go! This could fall anywhere. And he heaves it forward. And he's there to hoof it away. And now the breakaway. Across the field it goes. It has got through to him. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So here comes a substitution. save from the keeper. Ah, he's given it away. And he's away. Just the keeper to beat. Tries a shot. Back of the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. UNIÓN ESPAñOLA tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Big chance! Goal! Just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
UNIÓN ESPAñOLA totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's got through. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
You know, all four sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it, but this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. The Mineral, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte. Universidad Católica have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's down to business here. And the weighted pass. He's had that, has a goal! And he's found the net!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Universidad Católica have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Out for a throw. Tries to stroke it through. It has a pop! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Universidad Católica themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got options out wide. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out. Universidad de Chile have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Can he find a finish? Has a pop! It's a ball kick. Played out to the right. He's got away. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Universidad Católica just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Universidad Católica go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here's the start of the second half. Got away with one there.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Out to the right. Oh, what? He's had a shot! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, from a good position, the keeper really ought to have had to work harder.
Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Tries lifting it over, and it's got through. That has sent him sprawling. No, too much on it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Arias. Swung in towards the middle. Plays it out to the flank. Gets it back. Looks to dink one in. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Universidad CATÓLICA take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Forward it goes. Drives it towards the front. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. And the referee brings it to a close. Universidad CATÓLICA take the last place on the podium. It was a tough game this to get up for, but they did it, and they can take great pride in it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Universidad Católica made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed no...
So here we go, the final act in what has been a competition that has entranced us throughout, never short on drama or emotion or talking points. This year's edition certainly does more than hold up to its predecessors. It seems this is the game in which everybody is keen to play a part. The stands are washed with colour, proud renditions of their songs from either end. It really does have all the ingredients of a top final. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
And we're on the way.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which
Tries a shot! There it is! Could that be the start of something big? Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Out for a throw. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries to get it forward quickly. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And they've been caught out. Here goes for goal! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He spotted the run and played him through. Now can he finish? Has a pop! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
3. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but with excitement. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response to really engage us on the big occasion.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Going for goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
UNIÓN ESPAñOLA are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's got through to him. Chance! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's played him through. Caught offside that time. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Looks to clip it forward. Has a hit! It out wide now, and it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ball's gone out of play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And the weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hoists it forward. It's a loose ball. Got a shooting chance! He's made sure that that won't get through. Dashing forward at pace. Chance, and the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that. And that will be the final act. And so the moment has come. The trophy shimmers as they prepare to receive it. A never-to-be-forgotten moment. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.